Yo, this Mom Team Synergy bringing you Bradley's Mermailantin deck? Yeah, Mermailantins, yeah. Alright, go for it.
Alright, we start out, we have 2 Megalo. I'm going to put this up to 3 when I get another one. He is a discard outlet for your water monsters, for your Atlanteans, and he searches out Sphere or Squall. And he's level 7, so awesome for all level 7 plays. Next, we have another searcher of the deck. We play 3 Abystius. This is basically necessary. You discard a water and special in, and he adds level 4 lower Mermail from your deck to your hand when he's summoned. He's level 7. You're going to see a lot of that in this deck. And he's just all around good. Anyway, next we play the floater of the deck, 3 Abyssland. Abyssland's really good with Sphere. And whenever she's destroyed, we special any Mermail from your deck. So, crazy plays for that later. Anyway, now I play 3 heavy infantry. If it's on the board, you can normal summon an additional level 4 lower sea serpent. And if it's discarded, if it's into the graveyard to activate a water monster effect, you can pop a face-up card. So, I play 3. Same thing for Marksman. Marksman, if it does damage to your opponent, you special summon level 4 or lower Atlantean. And if it's sent to the graveyard to activate a water monster's effect, you can pop back row. So, it's really good, but against players that don't play a lot of back row, I'll side this out game 2. Next, I play 2 Pike. I don't play 3. I think it can be a little foggy at times, but I like 2 Pike. You discard a water card to add a level 3 water monster from your deck to your hand. So it searches out Gun, it searches out Undyne, and it's a level 4, so rank 4 exceed plays. Next I play 1 Lean. I usually don't like having this card in my hand, so there's no reason to play more than 1. It's 2,700, it's a beater. If you have to knock a card out of your opponent's hand, you can by tributing a face-up water monster. It's level 7. It's usually what you'll go for with like Lyn or Sphere. And Gun, because it's limited, and it's a monster reborn. If she's sent to the graveyard, I'm really sure it's just sent to the graveyard. If it's discarded to the graveyard, you can monster reborn a Mermail. Diva for synchro plays, the OTK with Mermails, I'm pretty sure everybody's familiar with, and she opens up a lot of plays in the deck. Fishboard Archer, again for synchro plays, and it gives you a discard outlet. Something wrong with this deck is sometimes you'll need a discard outlet and you won't have anything, so Fishboard Archer will definitely help. 1 Abyss Sturge to get back your level 3 water monster to the graveyard, mainly Gun because monster reborn. Genix Undyne to send water monsters to the grave. The cool thing about Undyne is that it's a cost to send, the adding is its effect. So, if you send, and it gets like Valor or Phoenix Chain, you'll still send. And if you send Dragoons or Marksman or basically any of the Atlanteans, they get their effects off. So, it's good. Yes. Picking in Dragoons because it's limited. If he's sent to the graveyard to activate a water monster effect, you can add a Sea Serpent. He's also really good for the OTK in Mermails. Then Tidal, because Tidal and everything in the deck's basically water, and he's level 7. Attacking in 1 Abyss Dyne, if she's added from your graveyard or your deck to your hand and you have a Mermail, you can special summon her. And if she's special summoned by the effect of a Mermail monster, then you can special summon a level 3 or lower Mermail from your graveyard. Genix Controller, because Synchro plays and because you run Genix Undyne. Then I play 1 Maxine because I need to draw into Valor. That's it for the monsters. I don't know how many monsters that is, but that's it for the monsters. Then for traps, I play 3 Phoenix Chain to stop my opponent from attacking me or activating any effects.
2-4.
So it's good. Then I play 3 Sphere because it's the best card. Gets landed in phases to pop stuff, and it gives your level 7s on your turn to make rank 7 exceed plays.
I won't have 10 on.
Play 1 Abyss Squall because it gets back your stuff from your grave, and they're destroyed during the end phase. So if you get like 2 level 7s, and Lynn, and then Lynn will be popped at the end phase. I'll just overlay with all the summons. Torrential, Compulse, Staples, Breakthrough Skill, Staples, Negate, Effects. I play 2 Wiretap because I don't like traps. And because of Spirit and the capability of playing spells a lot, I only play 2 spells. 1 Salvage to get back stuff, and 1 Darkhold.
It does.
For side deck, sorry, for extra deck, for Synchros, I play Black Rose Dragon. Now, I like Black Rose because it's not only is it really easy to make and blows up the field, but even if it gets Veilered, it's a level 7, so fun. Leo, because you can make him a Gen X controller. Gungrir, because it opens up nasty plays, pops monsters, and because it's a water monster and you discard, you get your Atlanteans effects. Armades, because through back row. For rank 3 exceeds, we play Mecha Equipped to protect your stuff. A Leviathan Dragon, because if you have a Marksman under it and you detach Marksman, you still get to pop because it's activating a water monster effect. Stride to bring out the Bahamut Shards.
15 That's what it's going for.
Nightmare Shard to do shenanigans when attacking directly. It's good with Megalo. For rank 4s, we play Bahamut Shark to get back, to get Strike. Sometimes it'll get number 47, but usually it gets Strike. And Abyss Dweller for things that like to activate Graveyard and boosting up your water monsters. And for rank 7s, we play 2 Gaios to stop effects and level 5 and higher monsters from attacking. It's all around a good card, really easy to make. Master Blaze for defensive plays, a Big Eye to steal monsters, and a Draco Sack to beat Draco Sack. It's a generic rank 7 Exceed. And you want to see the side deck too?
Yeah, go for it.
I play 1 Electric Virus to screw over dragons and machines. A Gramble, because Synchros and Exceeds are always going to be a thing. 2 Droll and Lockbirds for prophecies and anything that likes to continuously add cards. 2 Ghosts and Match, because basically everything in the deck is water. 2 Iron Wall, because the only thing you manage for is Tidal. 2 DNA Surgery, because a lot of things require specific types via Mood Chain Prophecy, so it's good. 1 Soul Trim. I know that Mermails run off a graveyard, and this will hurt your deck a lot, but it's good in dire situations when it's going to hurt your opponent more than you. 1 MST, because I don't main, and 1 Forbidden Scripture, because Buchins, Black Wings, Prophecies if they're playing Star Hall. Basically, a Fire Fist, anything that raise attacks, this will screw them over. And that's it.